Hello, it's good to see you. My name is Mary, and I am known on YouTube as Southern ASMR Sounds, and I was born and raised in North Carolina, and I have been making ASMR videos on YouTube since July 15th, 2015. I have experienced ASMR tingles as far back as I can remember. Of course, back when I was a kid in the 70s, there was no name for it, but I can remember being 4 or 5 years old and experiencing ASMR just from everyday experiences, unintentional triggers for ASMR, visual triggers, auditory triggers. It's something that I have enjoyed for over 40 years of my life, and it's every bit as wonderful today as it was 40 years ago. And when I found that there was a name for it and that there was a whole community of people on YouTube who made videos focused on ASMR, that was the best thing. So yeah, it goes way back, more than 4 decades, and a lot of the videos that I make today are based on experiences that I had as a child that triggered ASMR for me, like making sandwiches or having someone explain something to me very slowly and methodically, things like that. It's been a wonderful resource for ideas for videos. So yeah, more than 40 years of tingles. It's wonderful. My path to becoming an ASMRtist might not have been the one that most people went down. I started making videos when I was 41, which is I was probably twice as old as most of the YouTubers who make ASMR videos, or at least when they started. It was not something I ever aspired to do before then. I went through a period of time in my life when I was trying to take care of everybody but myself. I was trying to be everything to everyone in my life, and I was really close to just burning out, and I was in desperate need of something for myself. I needed to take care of myself. So it was actually my therapist. I started seeing a therapist to kind of help me cope with the burnout of my life. And the therapist is the one that I have to thank for becoming a YouTuber. She told me that I needed to start focusing more on myself, taking care of myself, and said that I needed to find something that I could do on a regular basis that I enjoyed, that was not for anyone else. It was just something that I wanted to do. And it was something that was kind of in the back of my mind, but I didn't have the confidence to try it. I don't think I would have ever tried it if it had not been for my therapist. And she had to kind of pry it out of me. Like, I told her, I said, there's this thing that, maybe I could do. See, the first thing I suggested was fishing, because I love to fish, but I couldn't do it very often. I just couldn't find time to go. And she said, no, you need something that you can do at least once or twice a week, every week, where you set aside time and everybody in your life can just take care of themselves and you do something for you. I don't care if it's walking around the block or going to get your nails done, whatever it is, just something for you. And that was what finally prompted me to say, well, the only thing I could think of was maybe try making ASMR videos. I'd been watching them for a long time, and I had kind of wondered how I would do at it, but I didn't have the confidence to try. So she finally got me to tell her what it was I wanted to do, and she pushed me to do it. She said, okay, what are you doing today when you get home? I said, I don't know. She said, I want you to take, how long do you think it would take to make a video? I said, 30 minutes? She said, I want you to take 30 minutes tonight, and you tell everybody in your house to leave you alone for 30 minutes. You want peace and quiet for a half hour to make your video. Do you know how to upload it on YouTube? I said, well, yeah, But I mean, I don't have a channel for it or anything. She said, make a channel, make your video, put it on there. What's the worst that could happen? And my anxiety levels were off the charts because I was just so constantly stressed out over everything in my life. And I said, well, I don't know what the worst thing is, but what if people don't like it? What if they criticize me? And she said, so what? They don't pay your bills. Why do you care? And that attitude gave me the motivation and the confidence to at least try to make a video. And that was July 15th, 2015. And I did just what she said. She said, now don't come back in here telling me you didn't do it next week. Because I was seeing her once a week. She said, when I see you next week, I want you to tell me you did it. Don't come back in here telling me you didn't do it. She was, you know, and she's very direct. I like that. So I went home and I told everyone, just like she said, I need 30 minutes to work uninterrupted. And so I was so nervous. I was so nervous. So what I did was I thought, well, do what you know. You have jewelry. Show them some of your jewelry. So I took this little wooden jewelry box that I had and just selected some pieces of jewelry that I liked and put them in there. And I didn't have an elaborate setup. At that time, all I had was my cell phone. And the only quiet, really quiet room in the house was my closet. So I'd go in the closet and shut the door. And so I put the jewelry box on the floor in the closet. And I had to take the phone, and I didn't want to have to hold it, so I managed to tape it. I had a box, like a set of books, and I taped it somehow to the books, so it was kind of angled down. I had this, it was weird, but I had it taped up in such a way that it had the jewelry box in the shot. And I just did this little show and tell video. I think it was only 10 minutes long, of some bracelets and maybe some earrings and stuff. I don't know. I was so nervous when I started. I was so nervous through the whole video. And I was so nervous when I created a channel and then uploaded the video. I don't know what I was so nervous about, but I was so afraid to do it. But it was also such a rush. And even as I was making that first video, I was already thinking ahead to other videos that I could make. I was already thinking, oh, I could do a video with this. I could do more jewelry videos because I have so much jewelry. I could make videos reading things, showing them how to do things. I was already coming up with so many ideas for other videos because one of my concerns initially was, well, what would I even make videos about? I can only think of a few things that I can make videos about, and then when I do those, I'm going to run out of stuff. That has never been a problem. So I did that first video, and I was hooked from that day, July 15th, 2015. From that very day, I was hooked on it, and I knew that I had found something that I truly loved to do. It is truly my pleasure to make ASMR videos. It is so much fun and I get so much enjoyment out of it, and it's such a wonderful creative outlet. But when I started, I never imagined I would reach the number of people that I reach today. Never anticipated that. I have subscribers all over the world, and I never anticipated that. I didn't think anybody would want to watch it. I was just doing it because I enjoyed it. And that's still why I do it. That and the love of all the people who have come along in the last 4 years. 5 years almost, yeah. 4.5, wow. It's the greatest thing. It is the greatest thing to find a hobby that you enjoy and other people enjoy too. My plans for the future are to just continue doing what I've been doing. You know, I do a wide variety of different types of videos. I hope to keep doing that and just keep going forward. It's a lot of fun, and I have met some wonderful people along the way, and I hope it continues. Thank you.